What's the reason here behind the Indian action?
Both the sides, India and China, have been locked in sort of they've been on the border, on this disputed Himalayan border for almost 4 to 5 months now. And India has been accusing China of its troops crossing over in an area what India claims is its own territory, and putting up outposts and infrastructure that's sort of permanent in nature. Remember, this is a line of actual control, so there's no international border here, and both sides dispute the positions that they're holding on to. So, the weekend raid by India was essentially to get onto, positions or strategic outposts that were at heights, so that it can monitor the movements on the Chinese side. And this is the first time, that's what a lot of analysts tell us, that this is the first time India is sort of in an advantageous position, and possibly, India's strategy is to somehow get China onto negotiating table and the diplomats thrash out, so that both the forces on both sides return back to their bases.
Unni, like you said, it's been 4 to 5 months. Is there a risk of a heightened conflict?
After the weekend incident, the ball is in the Chinese court. India is also monitoring the situation pretty carefully. There is the risk that, there could be a limited military conflict, if China were to retaliate. But as things stand right now, even in yesterday's foreign ministry briefing, the Chinese foreign ministry spokesperson said that, the language was tempered, but, there has been no actual development or movement in terms of the foreign ministers talking or at the diplomatic level. Both the sides, in terms of senior generals, are engaged in talks. They're having local leadership level talks there. But, till we don't hear anything in the affirmative from either foreign ministries in either capitals, the risk is definitely out there as of now.
And economic relations between the two are also going from bad to terrible. You've got these 118 apps now being banned in India, these Chinese apps, which, of course, is in addition to the others that they'd already done. So where are we with the Beijing-New Delhi relationship on the economic front?
Clearly, Prime Minister Modi and President Xi have met almost 35 times since Modi came to power in 2014. That's like 35 meetings in almost 6 years. So there was some amount of understanding between the leaders, but I think, like you said, it's dropped southward in the past 6 months. And I guess there is growing frustration in New Delhi that, Beijing is not coming to the negotiating table. So apart from this military action, India has operationalized the economic lever. There was this earlier round of technology apps being banned, including TikTok, and it was followed up with yesterday with India banning PUBG, the wildly popular game, which has got millions of downloads in India, plus keeping Chinese companies out of 5G auctions. So I guess all of this New Delhi is trying to do to ensure that it can force Beijing to come to the negotiating table and thrash this out diplomatically rather than militarily.